Performance Siding Super Streets are midway down the backstretch. Again, we need the Moody's Water Conditioning Sport Compacts to make their way to pit road backstretch for your feature. Race 1 on deck. Holly Weiss comes into this race as the point standings leader by just 18 points over Kevin Bray. Now, if Holly wants to win the championship, the Elizabeth City driver, car number 43, needs to finish 7th or better. If she can do that, she will be your 2025 champ. So we'll see if she's able to make it happen. But don't count out Kevin Bray, the Maple, North Carolina driver. He also has a crack at it. Holly Weiss from Elizabeth City, the Nikki Overman Roofing, Moody's Water Conditioning, Kryptonite Motorsports for the young lady that's been going at this for 4 seasons. And she's ready to end it with the championship here in 2025. Maple, North Carolina's Kevin Bray again, P2 in points. He has 2 wins. That's 1 more than Holly. So if they tie tonight, Kevin would win the tie by virtue of having 1 more victory over Holly Weiss. Colin Cartwright from Chesapeake, the 9C car, is currently 3rd in the points race. Virginia Beach's Rod Bozitsky, the number 2 race car, is 4th. And Brian Hubbard from Port Haywood, Virginia, right now is P5. Overall, we've had multiple winners. The driver with the most, 3, they're actually tied between Michael Wells from Roanoke Rapids, as well as the 80M of Neil McLennan, who won 1 Friday night ago, 3 victories. The driver that has 2 wins, we talked about Kevin Bray, and the rest, the other 2, have 1 win apiece with Holly Weiss and Cole Jarrett from Boykins, Virginia, car 88. The cars now beginning to roll behind our Perry Auto Group Pace vehicle. Big thanks to Perry Auto Group, longtime supporter of stock car racing here in Elizabeth City at Dixieland Speedway. 2 more laps and we're going to drop the green flag and go feature racing here at Dixieland. Row 1. That's where we'll find Neil McLennan, lights out fast. He's trying to do it again. Holly Weiss will line up to his right elbow, and she's trying to win a championship. Row 2 is where we find Michael Wells and the 80 of Kevin Bray. Row 3, that is. Looks like we'll have out on the speedway Brian Hubbard and Dylan Cook. Row 4 is Cole Jarrett, or we'll correct ourselves, that'll be Corbett Hamlin on row number 4 in the J6 car alongside the 76 entry of Richard Waddell. Row 5 is Eric Keller in car number 33. We also have Justin Balance and Craig Newcomb on the racetrack. Race fans, as these Super Streets drivers presented by Performance Siding come by, give them a great big round of applause to thank them for an outstanding 2025 season. Let's get louder than the race cars. Give them a great big round of applause, a big cheer as a big thank you for competing this season. It's been an outstanding 2025, the 11th race of the year, and it's going to go out with a bang. The field forms off of turn number 2. They're going at a snail's pace, but this time the next lap they will be at full speed as they clamber down the backstretch. It's Neil McLennan, Holly Weiss on row number 1. Tighten the belts. We're ready to go after it one more time here in 2025, and the green flag is out. Let's go Performance Siding Super Street Racing at Dixieland. All the cars clamber down in turns 1 and 2. Barely going 3 wide, but the battle's up front. Neil McLennan has it. Holly Weiss not only wants to win a championship, she wants to go out with a bang by winning the season finale. Here they come through turns 3 and 4. Your leader will be Neil McLennan here on lap 1. The battle was further back between Kevin Bray for the 4th spot, as well as the 23 of Brian Hubbard. Now the battle's on between Corbett Hamlin and the 80 of Kevin Bray. Back up front, there's Neil McLennan, your race leader. They're working to complete lap number 2 this time. He's just ahead now by a half a second over Holly Weiss as they take those cars back to turns 1 and 2. Holly Weiss has a fast car, number 43. She won a few weeks ago, her first win ever. She's trying to pick up the 2nd win of the season. Final opportunity here tonight at the down home. Make that the Super Street Series presented by Performance Siding. Holly Weiss is there. knocking on the back bumper of Neil McLennan as they went through turns 1 and 2. She was a 1/10 of a second faster than that black 80 car as they rocket back over into turns 3 and 4. Holly Weiss, she has caught the 80. Now, how will she attack? How will she set up to make the pass? We're getting ready to find out. You can see that she is visibly quicker. Not only is the stopwatch showing it, but our eyes can see it as well. Here she comes in turn 3. She gives a slight bump, puts the nose of the car on the inside of Neil McLennan. Can they go side by side? Not quite yet, but Holly Weiss is there. 5 down, 15 to go in this 20-lap feature. It's now going to be a 3-car party at the front, because Michael Wells has closed in car 57. He's even faster than Holly Weiss and Neil McLennan. So Michael Wells has a fast race car. He is there. Neil McLennan knows he's got some hungry drivers just behind him. We documented Michael Wells from Roanoke Rapids in that blue 57 car. He has the most wins with Neil McLennan at 3 apiece. So Holly Weiss is sandwiched in the middle, but these top 3 drivers have all seen victory lane in 2025. Here they come out of turn number 4 to put 7 on the board. McLennan, since the drop of the green flag from the pole position, has led them all. But Holly Weiss is there. Or is she? She's lost a little bit of ground this most recent trip around, about a car length in the rears behind Neil McLennan. Now she's trying to chop that back down as they race back to turns 3 and 4. Getting ever so close to the cross flags lap and a couple of trips around this speedway. Again, it continues to be Neil McLennan, but Holly Weiss is not satisfied with it. She's there coming off of turn 2. Weiss tried to make the slip by car number 80, but did not, or was not able to power through down the backstretch. She looks in the rearview mirror and knows that Michael Wells is coming. Michael looks behind because 4th place's Brian Hubbard is there. It's a 4-car breakaway at the front of the field as they go back to turns 1 and 2. Who is going to win the season finale? And who's going to win the championship? Holly Weiss wants to win them both in turn 3. Holly knows she wants to finish the race because she needs to finish 7th or better to claim the title this year. That's because the driver that's 3 positions behind her is also fighting for a championship, that being Kevin Bray in car 80. He rides P5. These leaders will begin to catch lap traffic. That will play into how this race finishes if we stay green, as we are now halfway home. 10 down of 20, 10 more remain. It's Neil McLennan by 0.5 seconds, or a half a second, over Holly Weiss, who rides in 2nd. 3rd is Michael Wells. Brian Hubbard rides 4th, and Kevin Bray rounds out the top 5. Corbett Hamlin, the J6 car, rides 6th. 7th right now is Dylan Cook. Richard Waddell rides 8th. 9th is Eric Keller, and Rod Basitsky rounds out the top 10. Justin Ballance is 11th, and Craig Newcomb rides 12th in car number 89. That's how they run here after 12 laps of 20. The Newcomb car will go -1 lap to the leaders. They both, at least the top 2, will go by. Looks like that'll trap Michael Wells back a little bit. Wells goes to the inside. Here comes Brian Hubbard. They'll split the lap car. They go side by side in turn 1. Hubbard on the outside of the 23. On the inside is Michael Wells. It's going to be a drag race down the backstretch. Riding on the high side of the speedway was Brian Hubbard. He was able to get back in the throttle a little bit quicker as he's trying to make the pass as they used a lap car as a pick. Back up front, the leader has caught another lap car. This is Justin Ballance of the 17 entry. He's trying to be careful, does not want to wreck and lose the race. So he took his time. He now will clear the 17, as will Holly Weiss. Here comes the Michael Wells car. He's also trying to get by the 17 car. He'll go to the inside coming out of turn number 4. 15 laps down, 5 more remain. Holly Weiss has had to settle for 2nd all evening long. Can she make the pass at the closing stages of this race? Remember, it doesn't pay to lead the most laps. It only pays to lead the last one. And Holly knows lap 20 is what matters. 4 more to go. Neil McLennan, car 80, back in turns 1 and 2. He is having to fight hard to keep the 43 car behind him as they come to the end of the back straightaway. Take him back to turns 3 and 4. Nobody has been able to pull away or run away and hide from this field. The top 5 have been there most of the evening long. Right now it's the top 3. You go a car length back to find Michael Wells in 3rd. Neil McLennan knows he's only got a couple and a half laps to go. Holly Weiss knows that. She's beginning to ratchet up a little bit higher. The intensity meter, well, it's going up. 2 laps to go, not only for tonight, but 2 more laps in the 2025 campaign. How hard is Holly Weiss giving it? Is she balancing trying to win a championship and win a race? It looks like she wants to do both. Here they come out of turns 3 and 4. Our chief starter, James Batten, has the white flag displayed. That indicates we have 1 more lap remaining for 2025 racing in this Performance Siding Super Streets. McLennan up front by about a car length as they go down the back straightaway. Here he comes through turns 3 and 4. And he looks like he's going to try to do it again. Indeed he will. For the 4th time in 2025, Neil McLennan will win here at Dixieland Speedway. He'll win the season finale event. But winning the season-long war was Holly Weiss. Holly Weiss will become a first-time Dixieland Speedway champion in the Performance Siding Super Streets. How about that? Young Holly Weiss is your 2025 champion. And she's now hoping her dad can do the same thing when they come back out later in the Down Home Shed Sportsman. So Holly Weiss is your champ, but the winner this evening, that's going to go to Neil McLennan, who gets it done for the 4th time. Holly, one happy young lady as she comes here just under the start-finish line, under the flag stand. She's going to be one happy young lady. I talked to her earlier today in the pit area, and she told me how excited she was. She wanted to get it done tonight. She's been calculating the points all week long. She told me exactly where she needed to finish to become the champion, and she does a lot better than where the math says she had to finish. So Holly Weiss, P2 tonight. She was gunning for the win. Comes up just a little bit short. Going to talk now to your top 3 finishers here after 1 of 5 races here this evening. And Michael Wells, a 3-time winner in the Wells Mechanical Services, climbs from his hot rod as a 3rd-place finisher. And we'll have a chance to chat with him. Pure Pressure Exterior Solutions sponsoring this car as well. Michael Wells, he's back one more time in 2025, 3rd place tonight. Take us back to that long green flag race.
Man, first off, I want to thank my wife and the Lord. Since I traded Colin this car, I've tried to race it 5 times and it would not make it. And I'm gonna tell you, we put a lot of time. At 1:30 today, the fuel cell was out of this, trying to get the fuel issue. I want to thank my sponsors, Christopher Racing Engines. He's got the power plant under the hood. Wells Mechanical, Pure Pressure Exterior, Magnum Lawn Care, and Rusty's and Sons Alignment. So it's always fun to race here, man. Took a little break after I sold my car. And this is a new car, and then we got the miss out of it, so now we can start working on the setup.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Michael Wells, 3rd place here tonight at Dixieland Speedway. We're going to go talk to your race this evening. For the 4th time in 2025, Neil McLennan crosses the finish line ahead of the rest of the competition. He's got the winner's check here on the side of the race car, and we're getting ready to chat with him, getting some hugs down here, so congratulations. Some more hugs from his wife now. The favorite car owner gets a hug from her. Hey, Neil McLennan, let's hear it for him, race fans. He's your winner tonight. Take us back to the race this evening.
All right, well, I kind of wish we had run the first 7 races this year. It would have been good, but first of all, Kevin and Christy, for giving me this opportunity to drive out for a long time and got back into it, and Mark LeBrew for always being here to help me. My boys, my wife for letting me do this. First Team Automotive. Mid-Atlantic Garage Doors. If you need a garage door, give them a call. Harrisville Metal Works. My parents, everybody that comes out here on Friday nights. This is a great place. I keep saying it. You know, what else would y'all be doing on Friday night, right? Let's go racing.
Congratulations, Neil.
All right, thanks, and everybody, thank you.
Congratulations, Neil McLennan, the driver that has the most wins of any other competitor here at Dixieland with 4. He wins the season finale. And now we're going to talk to your 2025 champion, a first-time champion here at Dixieland Speedway, young Holly Weiss. Hey, Holly, congratulations. You got it done.
Thank you so much. Oh, this is a crazy feeling. So much hard work goes into this, and to have it pay off this well is just crazy.
Talk through the emotions you're going through right now after finally getting it done, becoming a champion.
Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I'm trying to think of something to say, but it just really is an insane feeling. I mean, all these people here around me mean the world to me. Everyone that helps me with the car, everyone that's come out to watch me. It means everything, truly.
And we know it's a lot of preparation. It's more than just this season. Think back to when you were a young lady watching your dad race, your other heroes race. Did you ever think that one day I would get behind the wheel, drive a car, not only drive a car, not only win in the race car, but to win the championship? Take us back through all those years and all those thoughts.
I definitely never thought I would be here. This is my dream come true. Since I was a young kid, I've always watched my dad race growing up, and when I was like 12, I decided I wanted to race. My dad let me when I was 15, and I've been racing since then, trying to achieve this goal. And it feels unreal to be able to do it. I was, like I said, a young girl dreaming of this. So for it to happen, it just really means a lot.
Talk to the young ladies that are in the stands tonight or watching at home on Big Sports TV. We want more ladies in this sport. Ladies can do it. They can do it. They win week in and week out. Talk to them at this moment.
Yeah, I want all the young ladies to understand that we can do it just as well as the boys can, and that it's just so much fun to try anything new. Even if it's just all boys doing it, there's girls who do it too, and here we are proving that we can do it. So it just means a lot, and when there's young girls that come up to me and tell me that I'm an inspiration for them, that means more than any win I've ever gotten, to just be able to inspire somebody the way that I was inspired as a young girl.
Who do you want to thank tonight?
I'm going to start with my fiance, Tyler, my dad, Danny, Justin, Mr. Walt. I'll go through my sponsors, Logan Overman with Nikki Overman's Roofing, Mr. Moody, my first ever sponsor. He's still with us today and supportive more than ever. We're so grateful for him, and Jake with Kryptonite Motorsports, good family and friends, T&B Services, Hardin's Pest Control, Earthstone, and I think that hits all the sponsors, but there's just so many people that have supported me, even if it's not with money, just with advice, words. There's so many things that have got me to this point. I can't name them all. I wish I could. My granny, my sister, my brother, my mom, just everyone that has gone into this. I'm so incredibly grateful for them.
Congratulations. Go celebrate.
Thank you so much.
Holly Weiss is your 2025 Performance Siding Super Streets champion here at Dixieland Speedway.